Welcome to it, guys. We're going to be taking a peek at pretty much every notable player in the 2023 NFL entry draft for Daily Advanced Madden. Now, what's going to happen is we'll go player by player. Sometimes we'll match them up, cornerback on wide receiver, see how they fare. But anyways, this will give you a very clear indication as to where are they at in their development, what are their skills, what are their strengths, what are their weaknesses. We'll find all that out. This is part one of Who Knows How Many. Enjoy. Would like you to focus your attention on the left-hand side of the screen. It's Keegan Schroeder versus Craig Day. Both elite speed at their positions. Schroeder a reliable pass catcher. Meanwhile, Craig Day, great in the run game. Actually has good block shed for a cornerback. Now, with that, he's better at man coverage than he is at zone, but he's proficient in both. And like I said, Craig Day, elite speed. Let's see how it turns out. He's all over it. Gets the tip. So, again, he's playing off coverage. There's nothing I can do about that given the game style. Let's throw one more, see how it goes. Again, we blitzed everybody, so there's no safety help. And he's just bagging it, right? Craig Day, exceptional speed, and good against the run, as mentioned. Here we're looking at Keelan Knox, a star out of college. He is a heavy back, 5'11", 222, more of a bowling ball than he is lightning, and let's see him take a run here. Sure-handed, very good carry, extremely high truck. Again, breakaway speed is not something that he possesses, but power through the hole for sure. Here we're going to focus on below the Mike linebacker, the defensive tackle, just right of screen and just against the run. How does he get off the block? Look at that heavy tackle. So here it's Lindsey rushing again, 6'3", 299. Nothing jumps off the page, but no deficiencies. Will be a day one starter for half the league. Will eventually be a starter somewhere for certain. And here let's see how he does in pass rush. Again, nothing jumps off the page, but everything is solid. So here tied up on his block, and it's going to be Streeter coming through with this strip. So here we're focusing on Shaquille Hartwell, about 6 feet tall, around 200 pounds. Exceptional speed, better in zone coverage than he is in man. Now here let's watch him work. Good on the press, able to stay with his guy, cuts across. He's going to be a day one starter for somebody and a good pickup. An absolute star coming out of college. You know, it's funny. I'm here to talk about Sergio Chapman. He was a cornerback throughout all his collegiate career until the end was moved to safety. He's 6 feet, 222, somewhere in there, so heavy safety. Now, with that being said, he's a better man cover safety, almost said corner, than he is in zone defense. This clip's supposed to be about Sergio Chapman. Borum doesn't even make our list of people worth talking about, because let's face it, we love speed and Borum has none of it. As I try to make these clips about other people, Borum just jumps off the page. 33 here, watch him, 33. All the guy does is make plays. He steals the highlights from everybody. Now, don't blame me. If you go take Borum and you realize, Kev, I can't use him. He has no speed. There's no numbers that jump off the page. You know how some guys just play? I'm telling you, if he's available 4th or 5th round, I'm taking Jeff Borum. He just makes plays. I can't help it. I'm not even supposed to talk about him. But he just does a job constantly. I can't even tell you what number jumps out because I looked at his awareness, like, is he super smart? No. Is there anything good in his coverage? No. But the guy just goes and hawks all day. I might even take him in the 3rd round. That's low-key lying. But he's good. Let's focus on Keelan Knox, and not for Keelan Knox. If you look at the defense, behind Kendrick, the defensive end, is Josh Fryer, 6'2", 235. Not exceptional at anything, but good at everything. so has above average NFL linebacker speed, and in coverage can do a job. If you are chasing a quarterback, he'll get there. If you need run defense, he's going to chip in. Is going to be a day one starter for about half the league. Others, he would develop into it, right? Now, with that being said, let's just dial up a run play here. How is he in the run? Again, focusing. Yeah, he gets up. He gets there quick. So that's Josh Fryer, 6'2", 235. Solid all-around linebacker that can do any job you would ask of your linebacker. Darren Ferguson, 6'6", 228. Nothing jumps off the page, negative or positive, right? Has above average NFL throw power, barely. He has reasonable accuracy to all parts of the field. Likely a project where you'd put him on the bench, develop, and see how he's doing in a year or two. Now, that being said, hit as he throws and gets the ball off to his target. Not terribly mobile. If you try to take off with him, it's probably not going to end well. Not to say it's going to end poorly, it's just probably going to end quickly, right? So with that being said, that's Darren Ferguson, quarterback, 6'6", 228. Peter Fry, 6'5", 228, who's jumping way up to get him. Why? He has what brings all the boys to the yard, and that is speed. Is he Lamar Jackson? No. Does he have a Lamar arm? No. But he claims he's better than De'Aaron King. More speed, more throw power, and claims to be more accurate. Only time will tell. Now here, can he get away from Reinhardt? Reinhardt's phenomenal. Like, phenomenal. Almost tracked him down. You saw that ball come out at the end, eh, kids? So, at the end of the day, I'm trying to put on a show for you with Peter Fry. Nice little ball on the corner route. You guys know you love to see that throw. So, someone's coming way up to get him. How far up? Only time will tell, but expect Peter Fry to make some money on draft day. Can he get out of this pocket? Against this defensive end, Kendrick able to get outside. But I do want you to love him because he is pretty good. I'm not doing him justice with what I just did there. Again, he can deliver a strike. He's got the legs. And seeing that Arizona's not going to be moving Lamar anytime soon, go get baby Lamar. Again, not as good at Lamar at anything. But hey, pretty good. Look at him go here. For those keeping track, Borum never made the tackle there. And I was thinking about it. You know how I said, ooh, gotta go get yourself a Jeff Borum in the 4th round or so? He's doing this against all these college drafted rookies, right? I think if he ever got stuck on Henry Ruggs, he's chasing. And it's gonna be a hard day for him, you know? So one more throw here. Just beautifully placed to the outside. Man can do it all. So who's gonna go get themselves a Peter Fry? Here we're focused on the free safety, deep middle of your screen. Holden Mori, 6'1", 207, I believe. Now the thing with him is fairly agile at the free safety position. Loose hips, as they like to say. Able to track down ball carriers. Now, here, in coverage, obviously better at zone than man, as most safeties are. Let's watch Phillips on the post route. Can he hang with him? And Mori goes up and gets it sure-handed. He's going to go to some squad and might find himself on the bench year one as he develops. But again, absolute star in college.
Here we're at 57 yards with Luke Edison. 5-mile-an-hour wind into the face. Just figuring out, can he hit from 57, 5-mile-an-hour wind in the face? What a superstar. Now here we're going to have Holloway taking on Reinhardt, and Holloway is looked at as one of the best offensive linemen available in the draft. Let's see him here one-on-one with Reinhardt, who's expected to go high in the 1st round as an offensive lineman. Let's check it out. So we have Holloway on Reinhardt, and this is no discredit to Reinhardt whatsoever, but taking on a superstar like Holloway is not easy, even when you're a star like Reinhardt. Here on this play, watch Crawford, in this case, left tackle. He's going to be working on Kendrick. Kendrick, just an absolute X factor in college, and Crawford Assigned to him, a superstar in his own right. Probably going to get a little bit of help from Hendricks here and see if Kendrick can fight through. Handles him one-on-one. Hendricks comes over very intelligently for the double team, and although he got stuffed there, don't let him fool you. Kendrick, phenomenal in the run game, great at getting after the quarterback, but in this case, double teamed by Hendricks and, of course, Crawford as well. Now, maybe not the highest ceiling, much like Brayton, but definitely the most NFL-ready running back would be Garrison. Yeah, good feet and very good in the pass game as well. Will be a day one starter for some team. Let's focus our attention on tight end Brayton. Maybe not the highest ceiling, but definitely the most NFL-ready tight end available at this moment. Reinhardt back in coverage on the play, able to keep up with him. Very good option is Brayton at tight end. Maurice Reed, middle linebacker, 6'3", about 235. Incredible instincts. Unbelievable pursuit in the run game with good block shed and a lot of pop in his bat when he gets there. Now, not very high in terms of finesse moves or power moves. Watch him get after the quarterback on this one. Just up the middle, incredible job. Not to mention a great zone defender, Maurice Reed. Now here, I wouldn't mind if we don't focus on Drummond a little bit. He's working on McCullers, and don't get down on McCullers. He's not NFL ready at this point, but the ceiling on McCullers is absolutely phenomenal. I expect him to develop very well. He'll be a superstar in his own right one day, but for right now, Drummond is arguably the most NFL-ready defensive tackle there is. With Drummond, you'll have reasonable block shed to start with, exceptional tackling and pursuit for a big man. He's going to be an impact starter day one. So here, let's watch Drummond working on McCullers. And he fights through. Good swim move, gets to the quarterback and cleans up the sack. Keep in mind, this is against a great defensive line, and we have a linebacker right up on the line. Focus on Quincy Felix. He has good pass catching abilities for a fullback, exceptional run blocking abilities as well. Very strong, will be a superstar for somebody. Day one starter for certain. Yeah, he seals that block. Put him in a route, see how he does. In the zone. He's able to turn up, get a few yards. Definitely going to be a valuable asset for some franchise willing to take a fullback in the draft. Let's take a peek at the cornerback, Charleston Richards. He's far right of your screen. We're going to back out here so we can see the whole duration of the play. He's an interesting cornerback in that does not have exceptional top-end speed. Some would go as far as to say does not have NFL caliber top-end speed whatsoever. Is very agile, very intelligent, not very good in the run game. 5'11", 185. He gets worked on the outside if there's a big body wide receiver. But he is a superstar when put in the right position. So, decent man coverage, exceptional zone coverage. Let's see him work here. Now, let's see. We don't know for sure what they're in as a defense, but we're going to be throwing circle route no matter what. How does this line up? And he gets a finger on it. We're going to throw that route one more time just so you can see Charleston Richards going to work. Pull that out. And we do want to have this route. Just go simple curl. See how he does. Got worked on that one. Keep in mind Phillips. Let's see him on a streak. How does he hold up on a streak? I mean, he is an off coverage, so he is getting a 7-yard head start here. Almost want to go, let's go play action. Yeah, we'll go play action, see if we can hold him, and then have a race. How does he contest the deep ball? There's Charleston Richards going to work on Phillips, and he might be the first corner off the board. Here we're focusing on Antonio Leake. If you're needing a halfback, he's somebody who will probably be a day one starter in some franchise. Now, has very, very adequate speed. Almost, you could say, elite speed at the halfback position. Is a good pass catcher out of the backfield. Let's take a look at Antonio Leake in action. Yeah, so a little bit undersized, however, was able to get through college injury-free, so that should not be a worry. Of course, anything can happen. Look at the shed there. Who are you? Roberson. Roberson's always making plays. Let's try to get Leake free one more time. Again, this is a very good defensive line they're going against. Oh, already shed. Felix did his job, but Phillips. Watch for Phillips, the linebacker. Phenomenal player. Okay, one more time. Yeah. Hard yards. I mean, I could switch the play, but again, we got a lot of guys to get through. One last look, Antonio Leake. So, picked up a few. Levi Whitfield, defensive tackle, is going to be a very formidable day one starter for some NFL franchise. Excellent block shed and tackling. Reasonable pursuit of the quarterback as you see him get after it here. He'll be going first round very likely, and they won't be disappointed. Defensive tackle Streeter, very solid strength, will be a day one starter for some franchise. Now watch him go to work here on Hendricks and Crawford, two very capable offensive linemen coming out into this rookie draft, and let's just see him go to work against the double team. Swimming through, finding the quarterback. Again, Streeter, NFL ready. Day one starter, he should be going in the first round. Free safety Niles Cowan, phenomenal against the run. Easily the best run defending free safety available in the draft. The only knock on him would be his pass coverage. Watch him get a little bit lost here in his zone, man through the middle. But again, when it comes to run defense, there is no better, and he will be a day one starter for some NFL franchise. Brandon Phillips, outside linebacker, not an every down linebacker. Lacks speed, is not that good in coverage whatsoever. However, if it's a heavy rundown, you will not find a better tackler, better block shed, better play recognition. Phenomenal run stopper, Brandon Phillips. Let's see him go to work here. Off the block, through, deep into the backfield. Just a phenomenal run stopper. Definitely the best run stopper in the draft. Left outside linebacker Roberson. A little bit undersized. I believe he's only 6 feet tall. Definitely weighs 220 pounds. Not that effective in run defense, but not an absolute liability. Where he shines, reasonable man coverage, exceptional zone coverage. And here, going to work, just playing a zone, sits up, steps up, and able to make the pick. So if you're looking for a zone cover linebacker, Roberson might be your guy. Let's focus on tight end Winkler, 6'6", 275 pounds, a star in the run blocking game, but very serviceable in his route running, great hands. So here we're going to go play action. We'll cancel it. Hopefully we get some time, deliver the strike. He pulls away, and that's from, again, Cowan, not a good pass covering free safety, but is a pretty fast free safety, and he just pulled away from him in that case.
So guys, that's our first look at the 2023 NFL entry draft. More to come as soon as we can. Enjoy the day.